Welcome to this training video. In this session, we learn how to configure our GroupWise system to represent external users and their email addresses in the system address book. By way of introduction, my name is Laura Buckley. I've worked with GroupWise since 1995. I am a very active participant in the community support forums and thus am recognized as a Micro Focus knowledge partner. I am also a certified instructor. There may be times when we need to represent customers, suppliers, service providers, or anybody external to our GroupWise system within our GroupWise System Address Book, or potentially even add them to distribution groups. By default, only internal addresses are in the GroupWise System Address Book, which is why we're going to look at how to reconfigure things today. We're going to cover 6 steps in this training video. We're going to start by creating a non-GroupWise domain and then link it to a GUIA that will route email address to the external recipients. We're going to create internet addressing to represent the external domains. We create an external post office to house the external users, and finally we're going to confirm that the external users and the email addresses appear in the system address book. We're going to start off by creating a non-GroupWise domain. In the GroupWise Administration Console, select Domains, click on New, and from the drop-down list select Non-GroupWise Domain. We need to give our non-GroupWise domain a name, select which domain it's going to link to, in this case my primary domain called DOM1, and select the time zone that it's going to operate in and click on OK. You will then see your external domain has been created. We're now going to configure the non-GroupWise domain to route through a GUIA so that traffic or emails addressed to external users can be routed out of our system. In the GroupWise Administration Console, click on System. From the options that appear, select Link Configuration. Select your external domain. On the link type, select Gateway. By Gateway Link, click on the drop-down list and select the GUIA that is going to be routing this email. Click on Save and click on Close to close out of that dialog screen. Within our GroupWise system, we need to create internet domain names to represent the domain names of the external users that we are going to be putting into our address book. We click on System and select Internet Addressing. Click on New and enter the domain name that we're going to be using. You can enter a description that is optional and select Used for external GroupWise systems only and click on OK. We're going to create a second one, give it a name, a description, and again select Used for external GroupWise systems only and click on OK. So we now have 2 domain names represented, demo1.com, demo2.com. Click on OK to save and say no, you don't wish to update eDirectory. We need to create an external post office to house our external users. Click on Post Offices, select New and select External Post Office. We need to give our external post office a name and link it to a domain. We select the external domain that we created earlier, and select the time zone that this post office is going to operate in. Click on OK, and there we can see our external post office has been created successfully. To create external users, we select Post Offices and click on your external post office that you created. Under Objects, you can see that the Users tab has been selected. Click on New. Give your new user a name. And we're going to create 2 new users. So I'm selecting Create Another User. Click on OK. And click on OK. So I have 2 users in my external post office. Let's go in and fill in some information about the users. I'm going to give them names. And here's the important part, internet addressing. We are going to firstly select the internet domain name that they're going to be using. There we can see the external domain names that we created. Going to select that. Click on Override Preferred Addressing Format and enter the user's external email address. Select Save and then select Close. We're going to repeat the process with demo user 2. Go to Internet Addressing, override Internet Domain Name, select the external domain that they are sitting at, override, and enter their particular email address, select Save, and Close. We're now going to confirm that the external users that we've created do in fact appear in the GroupWise System Address Book. From inside my client, I'm going to select Address Book, click on GroupWise Address Book. Here I can see Demo 1 and Demo 1's email address, and Demo 2 and Demo 2's email address. So our process of 6 steps has been successful. That concludes the training session on how to configure your GroupWise system for external users and email addresses. Note that there is a number of support and resources available to us. There are the community support forums, the excellent documentation, the knowledge base, and you can enter enhancement requests or ideas on the relevant websites. I trust that you have found this video of assistance. Thank you.